Today we're asking fans, what's something on a dating profile that would immediately scare you off? Today we're talking red flags and the ick that you get from certain profiles. Maybe the person takes an interest in fishing or astrology, and that's just not your style. Or maybe their profile has too many selfies or too many filtered photos. Whatever it is, we're discussing dating profiles, and what on them would immediately turn you off.
And there's a lot of answers to this, I have a feeling.
I have seen some of the answers from this week, and it's just classic. I mean, I can only imagine, because I haven't dated since there was online dating.
Well, I'll say, as a person who is in the trenches of online dating and has been firmly entrenched, I would say if for a first date, the first impression is hard, it's even harder on a dating profile because you just have like often a block of text if you're on Tinder. Hinge, you have like some questions you could answer, but it's like you get a lot less time to really like sell the other person. So it's good to be particular though, because
it's about the pick, isn't it? It's all about the pick.
I am going to tell you guys, you really got to look at all of the photos when you go through, because you want to see the people that this person is with and just really pay attention. Because if it's like a guy and it's the same 3 guys in every photo, you're going to be the odd man out. He's a total bro. And you know what they say about bros. So, or if it's like her with her dad in every photo, I think you should pay attention. I think that they should have varied experiences and also various friend groups. Do they get invited to weddings? That's important. Stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, during the announcement of this one, Reed was talking about thruples. And so, yeah, if you just see somebody with just like one other person, or maybe with their dog every time, you're possibly volunteering for a throuple.
Yeah, no, I think the big takeaway is make sure that you, and if you're building a profile, this is advice too, make sure that you show that you have a life outside of the dating profile. You know, not too many selfies, not too many photos with one group. You got to show all facets of yourself and make it interesting and fun.
Listen up, Internet. JJ knows.
I have built enough of them to know what works and what doesn't.
Each one under a different name.
JJ, there's John, there's Jacob, all J names, by the way, because we all know that J names are the best people to date.
Be careful with
the first pick. There's multiple picks, but the first one.
Yeah. It's the teaser pick.
Yeah.
Exactly. You got to make him want to keep scrolling. I like it. Well, I think we have some red flags coming up, so let's see if we share any of these red flags.
One thing that would scare me, I think, would be definitely if they say they run marathons with their family on Thanksgiving. I would not be for that. So.
No, it's a good thing to know early on, right?
Something on a dating app that would scare me off is if someone has very traditional views, since I'm a very progressive person. So I want someone to be more open-minded, and yeah, that's something that would match well with my personality, I guess.
I hate to say it. I think that's a lazy answer. You hear about these great couples that are like famous, you know, Dems or Republicans. And
if I were to read on someone's dating profile that they didn't like animals, not only would it scare me off, but I would consider it a huge red flag.
I would grab Samantha and come and find them.
Something that I think is a little weird is when people have pictures with their exes, right, on their profile because maybe it looks good with them, but then they put like an emoji over their ex's face or something. Like, you're doing too much. Like, it's okay. We all have exes. We get it.
Yeah, and you don't want to be that emoji.
Exactly.
What?
Something that would definitely scare me away from someone's dating profile would be too much information. I think dating profiles are supposed to be short and sweet, and maybe even funny too, but I think when there's a whole paragraph, I think it can be a bit of a turnoff for some.
Let's talk more pics.
So I'd have to say, if your profile says married 4 times and still looking for Mr. Right, I'm probably not going any further. We're not going to swipe either way. We're just going to close it and call it a day. Let's be completely honest. Or loves Brussels sprouts. Who loves Brussels sprouts? Who loves Brussels sprouts?
I love Brussels
I love Brussels sprouts.
Oh, I hate them.
Oh,
I can't stand the smell of them.
Maybe you don't understand Brussels
So
sprouts.
I'm with Andre on that one.
oh,
I don't get that. I don't get them at all. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Balsamic. Boom.
Yeah. All right, folks, it's time to vote. So send one of our favorites to the finals, and they can compete to become the champion of the week. Got to be 5'7" or higher, regardless of how tall you actually are. Let's not talk about you being a Sagittarius.
Exactly. Yeah. If you know your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, don't even get me started.
I've never even heard those terms before, JJ, and I'm shocked that you know them. You know, in the chat, Jada was talking about fish photos, and there was this one woman, I can't remember her name, earlier in the week who was talking about that. She said, somebody holding a fish. That would be the end of it.
That was going to be mine. Okay, so for some reason, it makes me think that like your hands smell bad, and like you have to go wash them. Even though I don't mind fishing at all. Yeah. It's just like a weird thing. When I see the picture, I'm like, you need to go wash up.
Please wash up.
I got the vibe from Jada's comment that it was about the aggression of it.
Andre,
congratulations.
No
Andre, this is not his first QOTD rodeo. He has made it to the finals before with other questions. He is a pretty witty guy.
He's good.
Oh yeah.
Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts to me mean change. You know, they're in the beginning of the spring and the end of the fall.
Oh my god! like leaves on a tree.
Yes, and it's like a happy, sad thing. You know, you want somebody who takes care of themselves and has self-respect, but like there's a certain amount of discipline that just goes too far. Right? Let's be fun and lighthearted, open-minded, of course. And you know, if you're like a Capricorn, then I can't date you, but somebody could, you know.
Exactly.
It's only because I'm a Sagittarius. My rising sign is up in the.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
I know my sign. I know my birthstone. That's it.
That's pretty good. Record your answer using the links below and be sure to subscribe, follow, and register. That way you'll get QOTD content, including daily announcements, right in your feed.
Thank you to everyone who's watched, voted, and recorded so far this week. Remember that the top voted answers make it to our Thursday Big Show, so vote and record away.
So tell us, fans, what's something on a dating profile that would scare you off?